take him again back to the trot. Keep that right flexion. Good. Now give on the right. Soften. Soften more. Soften more. Trust him more. Good. Now correct him again. Now soften again and reward. Soften more. Soften more. Give. Yes. Now stay giving. Why did you need to reconnect again on the inner rein? Yeah. Now add a little right bend. Yep. Add a little more right. Good. And soften again. Correct. That if you don't need to, don't pull on the inner rein. When you need to use it, use it. When you don't, then be soft on it. Good. Prepare a change of direction. Get your left bending. Now be soft on the left rein if you can. Good. Now use it again if you need it, along with the left leg. And then be soft on it again here. Yes. Good boy. Be soft on it every chance you can. Get the bend that you need and the suppleness, then get off the inner rein. Good. Left bend before the turn. Good. Could have a teeny bit more left bend before the turn. Good. Now be soft. Good. Left bend again. Needs a little more. Left bend, left bend. Good. Now you can be soft on it. Be softer. Be softer. Good. Add the left bend a little bit. Make sure you're not too strong on the right rein when you're trying to create left bend. You may have to yes, you have to soften maybe sometimes the outside rein to allow the bend to happen. Then you can come back in with the outside rein. He's a little falling in through the left shoulder, so you need, yes, now soften the left rein. Very good. Well, until you get to the point that if you ask for more bend, he'll give it to you. Does that make sense? Whereas right now he's a little bit tight about it, so he needs to understand, hey, I need a little more bending, buddy. Good. Now soften the inner rein. Correct. Because you want to be able to have a teeny bit of left bend without holding the inner rein. So to bring that point through to him, you have to be sometimes a little firmer. Once he gives, then you give back. Good. But once you give back on the inner rein, don't pull so hard on the outside that you take away the inside flexion, all of it. Does that make sense? Good. Change directions again. Get your right bend. Good. Soften it. Now add it again, a little bit of right bend. And now be soft right rein. Good boy. Correct. Add a little right bend and then be soft again. Good. Now you can just stay soft a moment. Be soft outside rein a little bit too. A little softer outside rein. Good. Now add the right bend again. Now turn him from the left rein. Good. Now be soft again with the reins. Good boy. And the best part is you're being soft, but you're not throwing away your outside rein, huh? That's what I see as a huge difference. Very good. Now be soft right rein. Correct. Very good. Transition to the walk a moment. Upper knee and thigh, on and off. Good. Now soften the hands. Trust him more. Yes. Now add a little right bend. Now be soft again, right rein. Good boy. Good boy. Easy. Very relaxed. Good. Now take the trot again. Just close the calf. Good. Now soften everything again. Good. Change directions. Good. Once you get the left bend, then get softer on it. Now get soft left rein. Good boy. That's correct. Good for you. Correct. Good. Introduce the left leg canter. Only during the moments where after you've gotten the left bend and you can get soft, that's when you say canter. Good. Now stay soft a moment. Let him canter on. Let him get a little more forward first. Then start playing again with the inside bend and softening. Inside bend and softening. Now soften. Good. Every time he wants to take it away, if you didn't pull on the right rein, then he shouldn't take away left bend. Does that make sense? So if he starts taking away left bend just because you gave away the left rein, then you need to remind him for left bend and then give it away again. Yes. Correct. Good. 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 Absolutely correct. Soften again. Good. Go down the long side. Be a little bit off the rail, because then you can always a little bit leg gild him a little bit to get the left bend. Keep that little bit of, yes, and then soften left rein. Add it back in again. And then soften the left rein. Add it back in again, and then soften it. Correct. Because by riding a teeny bit off the rail, you can also help to get him straighter, because he likes to carry his haunches to the inside like every other horse. Good, and soften the inner rein again. Good boy. Good. Correct. Find the trot. Collect the canter a little bit, then find the trot. Good, soften the inner rein. Change directions. Let the nose come a teeny bit more forward by giving it a little bit both reins. Much better in the trot. It's getting more swingy. Correct. Give again both reins a little bit. Let the nose come a little bit more forward. Good. Add the right bend in and then get off the right rein. Right flexion and bend. Good. Now soften the right rein. Good. Introduce the right lead canter. Good. That's correct. Good. Keep thinking a little bit about the shoulder four, even on the circle. Good. That he likes to carry the haunches a little to the inside, so you got to think about moving the shoulders a little bit to the right, but still keep a little bit of right flexion. Because if you just move the shoulders to the right, he's going to counterflex to the left. So you have to keep the right flexion. Good. And then soften. You have to always give him the chance to make the mistake so you can correct him again. Don't prevent him. Good. Go straight. Think about the shoulder four even on the straight line. Yep. Good moments. Correct. And much better today about not overdriving with the feet. Good. Soften the right rein. Yes. Good. Soften the right rein. Correct. Very good. Find the trot again. Good. Soften the hands. Be softer to him. Figure out where he wants to be. Correct. Soften the hands again. Be softer. Yes. Good boy. Quarter line or center line, and then start your leg gild left. A little bit of right flexion. Let the shoulders lead first. Let the shoulder lead first. Good. Now come in with the left rein to control the shoulder and bring the haunches. Okay, the next one, you can let the shoulders lead and then be a little more active on the left rein to bring the haunches a little bit more, or control the left shoulder, you're thinking. Good. Shoulder leading. Good. Now left rein. Left rein. Left. Good. There. Now he's parallel. Does that make sense? Good boy. Good boy. That's harder for him, huh? Then soften again the reins. Correct. Do that once again. And then try to even get softer. Once he's parallel, get softer with your 8. See if he'll hold it a little bit on his own. Shoulder leads at first, and then right away outside rein, inside leg. Good. There he's parallel. Soften your hands. See if he'll keep it. Now send him sideways again. Good. Now soften the hands again. See if he'll keep it. Correct. Diagonal. Don't hold him the whole time. Good. Find moments to give. A little bit of a lengthening trot rising. Very good. For the first lengthening, it's good. Bring him back, a little at a time. Half halt release, left bend. Yep, turn him from right rein. Good. Quarter line, make your leg gills right. Shoulder leads first. Now control the shoulder. Good. Good. Now on the next one, try to find when you can get soft on the reins even though he's leg gilding. Start out with a little extra left bending and letting the shoulders lead the first 2 strides. Left bending. Good. Now control the shoulder, right rein. Good. He's parallel. Soften the hands. See if he'll keep leg gilding. Now right rein again. Now soften the hands again. Yes. Now right rein again. Now soften the hands again. Yes. Walk a moment. Do you see how you can give even though you're riding a movement? You can correct him and you can soften and he keeps going, but then he starts to cheat a little shoulder, so you just correct it again and you soften again. Instead of correcting it and holding the correction. Trying to think of something that'll help. Think of it a little bit this way, because at least for me sometimes when I'm riding and I feel I'm holding, it's because I don't want to allow the horse to make a mistake. Especially like, you know, sometimes I was like, okay, I got to make a sales video. The horse is going great. I'm happy with it. But as soon as I end up taping the sales video 6 times, because at the first I'm like, oh, no, I'm not going to let him come above the bit. I'm going to make sure he stays where I want him. And then my video looks very tight and tense and I don't like it. So I do it again and again and again until finally I'm like, ugh, I got to just get the video done and I just ride like normal. Does that make sense? Don't be afraid. If he makes a little mistake, then correct him about it. If he braces up a little, then correct him about it, but then get soft again. Keep letting him have the freedom to make a mistake, but then you're just going to correct it. Don't think, oh, I have to hold him here because I got him on the bit now. Does that make sense? Good, let's pick the reins up again. Because those moments that you give Jacob and he stays round, he looks way looser because you're soft to him and he's doing it on his own. Good. When you're ready again, take the trot. Look for every moment that you feel you can be softer to him, even if you think he might make a little mistake. Try to stay soft. Like this, I love. So, yes. Super. Doesn't mean you don't put a periodic half halt in there, but then release it. Soften again. Show me you can be lighter. Yes. Correct. Correct. Yes, you're correct. Good, then be lighter. Good, change directions again. Don't hold him too much, off and on. Half halts and then softens, and then half halts and rebend, and half halt. Yes. Be soft again. Correct. Very good. Excellent. This you can take into a dressage test. Good. Very good. I'm not saying that there aren't moments that you have to close your leg and close your rein and a little bit, hey buddy, but then get soft afterwards. Very good. Good. Prepare him and then take the right lead canter. Prepare to me means make the half halts, get him a little extra deep, then when he gives, soften and immediately ride the canter. Yes, if he's not getting soft, then yes, and now soften. Trust him. Yes, correct. Very good. Trust him again. Good. A little lengthening on the long side. Good. Now start bringing him back. A little bit each stride. A little bit each stride. Now soften to him again. Now bring him back a teeny bit more. And now soften to him again. Don't overdrive with your seat. Send him again. Good. Now start bringing him back a little at a time. Good. Soften. Good. Correct. Shallow loop serpentine. Don't hold him through the whole shallow loop. Find moments to give to him and trust him. Good boy. The best part of your loop is the last part after you get the right bend and you ride him from right leg. Do you feel that? So make him have more bend on the way out. More right bend on the way out. Right bend. Yes. Now keep the right bend and push his shoulders back to the left. Occasional left rein half halt to balance him. Now soften again. Soften to him more. Beautifully done. Correct. Diagonal. Prepare the trot. Keep the right flexion. Trot. Balance him in the right flexion of the trot. That's okay. He made a mistake. No big deal. You fixed it. That's what we're training for. Find the trot. Keep the right flexion. Good. Once he comes back to you in right flexion, then you can change him to left flexion and give to him. Now give to him after you get left flexion. Good. Then introduce the left lead canter. Very good. Make the left leg. Good. Now give to him again. That's right. Once again, a little lengthening in the left lead canter. Good. Slowly start to bring him back. Off and on, each stride. Now give. Good. Lengthen again. Now start to bring him back, a little each stride. Bring him back, bring him back, bring him back. Now give. And you notice I always tell you to give right as you're coming into the corner. So you have to have, whatever amount of collection you have before the corner is what you have to then soften and let him go through the corner. If you need to collect a little more, you can collect a little more after you come out of the corner. Bring him back, bring him back. Now soften. Now if you want to collect again, you can soften or collect here a little bit. Shallow loop serpentine. Keep your left bend. Make the left bend now. Yes, now keep it on the way out. Now start turning his shoulders back to the right. Good, good. Now soften the left rein. Good. So you were better at keeping the right bend at the initiation, so now you don't need quite so much as you're bringing him back, so you can use a little bit of right rein. Good. Now left leg and a little right rein. Off on. Good. Correct. Correct. Much better. Soften again. 3-loop serpentine, width of the arena. No change of lead. Left bend. Where's the left bend? Circle. See, that's the part I don't like. You don't have the left bend coming through the corner. Yes. Good. Now you have the left bend. Very good. Now find a moment to be soft. Now start introducing the counter canter. Easy. Don't overdrive with your upper body. Good. Soften. Find a moment to be soft. Good. Now turn again. Quiet upper body. Not too much driving with the seat. Good. Find the trot. No big deal. Just take left lead canter and ask again for trot on your own. Correct. That you don't ask for canter until you feel you can soften on the inner rein. No big deal. When you feel you can be soft on the inner rein is the moment to ask for canter. Good. And you make little half halts and then find the trot. That's okay. Soften the hand more. Trust him more. Trust him more. Good. If he runs away, make a half halt for one stride and then trust him again. Good. Let him walk. Couple little half halts in a row. Good, and then soften. Correct. That's really, really key. Because you have him good sometimes and I say soften and then I know you feel him get longer and run, right? So then you want to hold him again. Just half halt him and let go again. Soon as he starts to run or get long, make a half halt and let go again. Sometimes he's losing the bend. Make a half halt, add the bend, and then soften. Make a half halt, add the bend again, and soften until you get the bend. But don't just hold to keep him there. Like just like us, they a little bit learn through the mistakes or through being corrected when they make the mistake. But if they're always prevented from making the mistake, they don't really learn. And you want to do this, you want to have the mistakes at home in training, not in the test. So allow him to start, give him the opportunity to make a mistake at home so you can correct him about it so he won't try the same thing in the arena. Then you can go down center line very confident that you only have to make half halts every now and then and he'll always stay on the bit and you don't have to hold him anywhere. Good. When you're ready, let's pick the reins back up again. We're going to play a little bit with making collection in the canter. A little bit. You're going to stay here on a circle, and we're going to slowly spiral the circle in. We have to keep the left bend, but not by holding it, but by making the half halt, reminding the left bend, and then softening. Making the half halt, reminding the left bend, and then softening. And then as we spiral the circle in, we have to require a little more collection, but we're not going to make the circle so small that he can't hold it. We're going to find out as we make the circle smaller and smaller, he's going to start to struggle. You're going to stay at the circle size that he starts to struggle at and make the half halts, make him be able to hold that circle that he initially struggled on, then we can push the circle bigger, maintaining that better canter. Good. When you're ready to trot, find moments to give. Trust him. Good. Then make the canter. Yeah, that's fine. See, I don't mind you holding for a moment there, making him give, but then you gave back to him. Good. When you're ready, the left leg canter. Yeah, and then soften again. You may need to make another half halt again in the trot to make sure he understands. When I give a half halt, this is what I expect. Now soften again. Good boy. Now a little half halt and then the canter. Good. Now soften again. Good. Slowly start making the canter a little bit smaller. Remember to give in between. Don't hold the whole time. Make a half halt and then soften. Good. Good. Half halt and then soften. Good boy. Be careful. He's a little bit haunches in to the left. That makes the movement a little bit tougher for him. Good. Good. So you're right now at about the circle size where he starts to struggle, yes? So keep that circle size, but make the quality of the canter better by thinking, okay, I got to make him like a hot potato a little bit. I got to half halt and then get out of there, and then half halt and get out of there, and make him bouncier in the canter. But he must I might have to you're going to have to add in left bend during the in part of your half halt and then soften. Good. That's good right there. Correct. Good. Good. Half halt and then be able to soften. It's got a little bit haunches in. It makes the movement tougher. Good. Correct. Good. 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 Let the circle bigger. But keep the same canter. Don't let the canter just get longer and more strung out. Keep making these nice timed half halts and releases. That's a little too strong with your seat. Does that make sense? When you get that strong with your seat, then he moves away from your seat and says, then I'll switch out behind. Make the half halt. Now be soft. And stop driving. Stop driving. Don't drive at that moment. Be soft with the hand and don't drive with the seat. Good. Good boy. No big deal. So see, to me, when you get to, I know you're covering up the fact that he wants to brake, Jacob. Does that make sense? So I would rather you back off as soon as he starts to brake, touch him with the whip and make him canter again, but don't overdrive with the seat. So, like right now, take all your leg and seat off. If he brakes, touch him with the whip firmly as a correction. Does that make sense? But don't try to prevent him from braking, because this canter is better when you're not driving too much with your seat. Good. Now take all your aids away. If he brakes, you get after him with the whip once. Good. He's still got a little bit haunches in. Make him think a teeny bit shoulder forward to the left. He's still got haunches in. There, he's straighter. Now let go. If he brakes, just get after him with the whip, but don't you dare hold him and overdrive him. Good boy. Still got a little haunches in. Now let go. Don't protect him. Yes. You're overdriving. That means he's trying to brake, yes? So take your leg off. If he brakes, get after him with the whip. Good boy. Good. You're overdriving. Good. Good. Make the circle bigger. Keep the same quality of canter. Little half halts and then let goes. Now soften. Good boy. Watch the haunches from falling in. Good. Collect the canter, find the trot. You're overdriving. Because see, you know he's going to drop out of the canter. You're trying to cover up for him. Don't cover up for him. If he breaks to the trot, then tap him with the whip, make him canter again, and then collect him again. Because you're trying to hold too hard, and then he pushes against you and trots. Left lead canter again. Good. Good. Make a good half halt, right rein, and then soften. Now back off. Now make another good half halt. Now back off. Good. Make another good half halt. Now back off. Good boy. Now find the trot. Nope, canter again. Canter. See, right here is the whip. That's when I would get after him about quitting. Good. Just once was enough because he's pretty sensitive to it. Yep, left lead canter again. No big deal. Good. Now, make a half halt. Now back off. Make a half halt again. Now back off. Good boy. Prepare the trot. I know he's tired. Make a half halt, a couple little short half halts, and then say trot. Good for you. And trot. Don't overdrive with the seat. Ah, better. Soften. Be soft. Good boy. Good boy. Yep, make a half halt and then get out of there. Good. Much better. Much. Make a half halt. Now be soft. Good boy. Now ask for the walk. So you have to stop covering up. You saw that. When you stopped covering up, he collects when you say collect, but then when you let go, then he actually gets a little softer. But when you cover up and drive, he's going to break anyway. I would rather say, here's your half halt, let go. If he breaks, tap him with the whip. Hey, I didn't say trot. Then make the half halt again, and then relax. That you can't cover that up all the time. You gotta teach him that, hey, that didn't mean trot. Trot is a total different aid, buddy, and I'm gonna show you that in a moment. But when you soften, he looks so much looser. But when you kind of hold and continue to hold the half halt, he looks tight. He kind of is like this. Because you make really good effective half halts. You just, once it's effective, you sometimes forget to release it. I would rather see you make 4 half halts in the time that sometimes you want to just hold 1 long half halt. Good, let's pick him back up again. Yes, I agree. Good. Correct him again, right there about being round. Doesn't need to do good. Now back off again. Good. Very good. Very good. Little bit of right flexion. Good. Now back off again. Good. Now trot. Super. Make an effective half halt and add a little right bend. Now back off. Good. Now make another one and back off. Yeah. See, you can make as many half halts as you want, Jacob. You just can't let them last a long time. Back off again. In between each half halt has to be a releasing of your aids. Good. Introduce the right lead canter. Good. Now back off with your leg. Good. Soften the hand. Good. Now back off again. Think of making a half halt every time I say now, but means each time I say now, you have to make the half halt and let go. Does that make sense? Now, 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 now. Aha! He starts to collect, doesn't he? But you can't hold the half halt a long time, or it just gives him something to lean in and pull against. But if you half halt and soften and half halt again and soften and half halt again and soften, then he starts to collect and become bouncier in the canter. But you can't just keep holding the aid. Yes. Good. Soften. Good. Now half halt again. Good. And let go and half halt again. And let go and half halt again. Little touch with the whip. Good for you. Whoops. Not such a big touch with the whip though, Jacob. just a little one. Because he's very sensitive to it, yeah? So it's just going to take a little like laying the whip on his side, and he's going to go, okay, I'll canter. Quick half halts. Quick, effective, short half. Now let go. Good. And let go. Good boy. Canter right again. Good. Now back off with your leg. Good. Now make little effective half halts. Good. And let go. And half halt again. And let go. And half halt again. And let go. And half halt again. Good. Watch the haunches from wanting to fall to the inside. Think a little more shoulder fore right. Slowly spiral the circle again smaller. Quick half halts. Quick, brief half halts, not long holding. Good. Let go. Half halt. Let go. Make another one. 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 Let go. Think about the shoulder in. Good. There he starts collecting. Don't hold him. Good boy. Don't overdrive with your seat. Good. Half halt. Let go. Make another one. Let go. Make another one. Yes. Correct. Now let the circle be bigger, but keep making effective half halts with that same frequency. Half halt. Yeah. Little tickle with the whip. Little. Good. Now half halt again, and then let go. Good. Half halt again. Don't overdrive with your seat. You have the whip, right? You know it's effective, because when you overdrive with your seat, you drive his back down. I want his back up. Think more shoulder in right. More shoulder in right. So right leg, a little left rein half halt. Yes, let go. Do another one like that. Good, let go. Do another one. Let go. Right. Aha, now he's straight. Do you feel that? Correct. There he's got haunches. Yes. Let go. Make another one. Let go. Make another one. Let go. Good boy. Now, several even quicker half halts and then say trot. Very short, quick ones. Little tickle with the whip when he wants to quit, like, yes, when he loses the rhythm. Good. Several quick, little short half halts and then say trot. Make a half halt and then let go again. Good. Let go. Really let go. Trust him. Beautiful in the trot. Yes. Do you feel how his stride gets bigger when you let go? Yeah, I want that. You want that. Good. Very good trot. Occasional half halts and then soften to him. Change directions again. Very good trot. At the end of the half halt, add a little left bend. Don't let the haunches kick right. Let go. Then give another one. Yes. Now the shoulder in left. Quick little half halts. Good. Right rein. Good. There's your angle. Let go. Good. Now make the left bend, then turn him from right rein and leg. Good. Now let go again. Good boy. Show me a little haunches in on the long side. So he should be looking straight to the short side with his neck. Good. Let go again. Add the half halt again. Let go again. Don't keep increasing the angle though. Good. Let him go straight again. Bend him left. Ride the corner from the right rein. Good. Out of the next corner. Change rein on the diagonal. After 2 or 3 strides on the diagonal, right haunches into the left on that diagonal line. Good. Now right haunches in left. Yep. Little more angle. Good. Soften. Increase your angle again. Get the angle back again. Good. Soften. Good. Now bring him to right bending. So that's a perfect half pass when you ride it that way, Jacob. And I can totally see an effective half halt and then a softening. Warm up the shoulder or haunches into the right. Little more trot. Good. Haunches in. Good. Soften the aid. See if he'll hold it on his own. Ah, he does. And then he creates a little more swing. Do you feel that? Good. Straighten him. Right bend. Turn him from left rein. Good. Same thing. Start on the diagonal. 2 strides on the diagonal. Make haunches in to the right. Good. Haunches in. Hold a little more right there, not more angle. Easy rhythm. Soften. Good. Bring the haunches again a little bit. Bring the haunches again. Yep, right there's enough. Good boy. Good boy. Now make left bending. Left bend. Good. Let him walk. See, those are total showable half passes. And the trot is so much better when you let go more often. Yeah, he starts to then swing more. That will come in the canter more too when you're more willing to make quicker, shorter half halts. And when you don't want to overdrive with the seat, you know you have an effective whip aid just by thinking whip, right? So don't push so hard with your seat, and if you feel he's going to quit, or if the canter becomes ununited where it's like he can't quite hold it together, give a little touch with the whip. He'll jump forward again, then you can make your half halt and let go again, and make your half halt and let go again. But don't push down with your seat too hard, because that drives his back down and hollow.
So what do they do in the show ring when he can't carry the whip?
Eventually, what I'm trying to do is get him to not use his leg in his seat so much. So then when he does use his leg in his seat, the horse will listen to it and really understand it, make a half halt, and then he'll let go again. Because right now, when he wants to use his seat, he's very strong, and he drives a little too hard down, and the horse goes, ugh, and actually defeats what he really wants. He really wants the horse to bring his back up. But if he's pushing too much down on the horse's back, then the horse goes that way. Now, a different horse, Jacob, a different style of horse, you could drive with your seat all you wanted. Does that make sense? And the style of horse that would fit that hard kind of driving are the big warm bloods. You could totally do that with your seat. But for a little bit more of a thoroughbred type, you have to be a little bit lighter with your seat. Once they have the back up and the hind leg under, then you can sit more with your seat, because then you just squash their hind leg down with the hind leg already under. But if the hind leg is still at a deciding point, under or back, and you sit down hard on it, the hind leg goes, okay, I'll go back. You see what I'm saying? Once you get the hind leg under, then you can sit harder on the back, because then you make them sit more on the hind leg. But the hind leg has to be under first. Then you can sit. Good. What other things are you doing in your tests?
Leg yield,
Okay.
Like a first level test.
Okay. Lengthenings in the trot and in the canter? You have to remember in your canter ones, because you can make good lengthenings in the canter, but you want to try to get him all back in 1 or 2 strides. You have to think half halt release, really quick, short, brief half halts, those last 4 or 5 strides, then leave him alone. And if you need a little more on the short side, then 1 or 2 half halts as you come out of the corner, then leave him alone again. Trot lengthenings. I know we did a couple and I'm not remembering exactly. I know there was one, the first one, where I said that was okay for the first beginning one. I think he can still go a little bit more in the trot lengthenings. And again, because he's very sensitive to the whip, if you give little tap every other stride with the whip, he will then go he'll keep his hind leg catching up to the front leg. Does that make sense? So let's take a look at the trot lengthenings first. Little tap.
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Okay. Fix him. Half halt here. See here, I'm very happy for you to make 1 strong half halt and then get out of there again. Don't allow him to be bracing up as you shorten your reins. Good, but then be soft. Now be soft. Good. Half halt right there. That's not acceptable. And then be soft. Good boy. Half halt right there. And now be soft. Good boy. Correct. You're correct. And now give the trot aid. Super. Now soften. Don't hold him. Very good. Very good. Make a little half halt because he gets a little flat. That's the only reason I want a half halt there. Good, and then soften again. Good. So just slowly start warming up some lengthenings in the trot. Don't make him deeper than this. Soften your hands. You've got to soften somewhere in there. Are you holding in the lengthening? Jacob?
I
Is there a lot of pressure in your hands? Okay, then I want you to be able to say half halt and then soften more. Half halt and soften during the lengthening. Does that make sense? Half halt, soften. Good. Keep pushing him though. He's not supposed to slow down from the half halt. He's just supposed to back off the rein and let go again with the rein. Now push again. Now let go again with the rein. And push again. And let go with the rein. And push again. So now you need to push him. He needs to go bigger in the trot, but you need to keep making little half halts and let goes. Little touch with the whip every other step. Bigger trot. Come on. Easy. Talk to him. Trot. Half halt off and on. Half halt off and on. Trot. Good boy. Now push him bigger again. Little touch every other stride. Come. Good. Now take it to the diagonal. Little half halt. Good. Take him again on the diagonal. Little tap every other stride. Bring him back. Off and on half halts. Good. Go again. Good. Bring him back again. Off and on half halts. Little ones. Now soften. Diagonal again. Start closing the leg now. Good. Come. Good boy. Bring him back. Because that's about as long as he can hold it. Does that make sense? Right now he can kind of hold a pretty good one till about the center line. Then he starts to get a little out of balance. Does that make sense? So bring him back with the balancing with the little half halt. Then you can always push him again 3 strides later. Push again now. Push. Good. Bring him back. Right about there he starts to lose it. Do you feel that? Yeah. Now push again. Good. Now bring him back again. Now soften. Very good. One more time. Already start pushing with the leg. There, not bigger. Good. Bring him back. So already you got it a step or two further. Does that make sense? Yeah. So you have to, over the next week or 2 weeks, start pushing it, bringing it. As soon as it feels not good, bring it back a little and then push it again. One more. Close the leg. Good. Right there. Bring him back. Now push him again. Good. Bring him back. Good boy. Soften the hand. Introduce the left lead canter. You've got to give a half halt first or he's going to think lengthening in the trot. Soften and then canter. Good boy. Think about the shoulder 4. Otherwise he always gives you haunches in. Half halt and let go. Don't hang on him. Good. Good. Correct. Now make a little lengthening. Keep thinking about the shoulder 4. Soften. Now think about the straightness again. Little half halts as you bring him back. Now let go. Yep. Think shoulder in again left and then ride the lengthening. Now lengthening. Now start to bring him back. A little each stride. A little each stride with gives in between. Good, good, good. Now soften. Now bring him back a little bit more. And soften. Ride again the lengthening. Shoulder out, circle, circle, circle. Because as you're coming through the corner, you're already letting the haunches fall left. Does that make sense? You have to be coming through the corner thinking shoulder in left. Find moments to give. You got to give more than that. You're holding him up a little bit. There you go. Think shoulder in here. Shoulder in left. Don't let the haunches fall in. That's better with the straightness. Let him go. You got to let him go. Good. Now start bringing him back. Now let go again. Good. Lengthen again. You got to be willing to let go a little with the hand, otherwise he won't go. Now go. Come on. Yes. Now start bringing him back. Little at a time. Good. Let go now. Now be more willing to let go. I don't care if he comes above the bit. You can correct it and teach him that it's not correct. Now go. Come on. Now correct him while he's still lengthening. Good. Now bring him back. Now let go. Now bring him back some more. Now let go. Now lengthen again. Don't hold with your hands. Go. Come on. Now correct him about bracing. Good. Now let go. Now start bringing him back, little at a time. Little at a time. Now let go again. Now bring him back again. Good. Don't hold him the first part of the lengthening. Let him make the mistake so you can tell him it's wrong. And go. Beautiful. Now start bringing him back. Little at a time. Now let go. Now bring him back some more. Good. Find the trot. Lengthen. Come on. Good boy. Bring him back. No big deal. One more time. Lengthen here on the short side. Bring him back. Good. Diagonal. Soften your hands. You got to trust him. Good boy. Start bringing him back. Good. Bring him back a little more. Make a good half hold and take right lead canter. I thought that was you, Misha. I was like, oh no, Misha's tired. Good. Think of the shoulder 4. Good for you, giving. I love that. That's correct. Got to be willing to give. Good boy. Now, don't hold him when you first start your lengthening. You've got to release the parking brake. If he makes a mistake, you can correct it. Good. Lengthen, soften the hand. Let him go. Come on. Very good. Start bringing him back. Let go. Now bring him back some more. Good. Now soften again. Good. Let him go. Forward. Let's go. Very good. Start bringing him back. Little at a time. Little at a time. Now let go. Now bring him back some more. Good. Circle. Think of the shoulder 4 to the right. Little half halts. Good. Let go. Make another one. Make another one. Let go. Good boy. Several short, quick half halts and then find the trot. Half halt, half halt, half halt, half halt. Now let go again. Good. Very good. Let him walk. Short, little half halt. Short, quick half halts to find the walk. Yes. Give him long rein. So he's getting now to the point where he's a little tired. But you got to be willing to let go to go into the lengthening. If he makes a mistake, then keep going, close your hand and say, don't you do that, and then soften again. But don't say, I'm going to hold you and now I want you to go. You drive already, right? I know you do, right? Yeah, you don't keep your foot on the brake and then just step on the gas until you go anyway, right? Don't do it with your horse. You have to be willing to let go a little bit, let him go. He should come to your hand. Then when he hits your hand, he should say, okay, I'll stay here. Does that make sense? But the collecting on the way back. Collect, 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 collect. Let him go through the corner. Collect, collect. Okay. Pretty soon you'll have it all by the time you hit the corner. But don't try to hold him through the corner. That's when he's going to flip or switch out behind, or he's going to break to the trot. That make sense? Good job.